じゃあ大谷選手10勝かけてのリベンジをしていきましょう。
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the
98枚でもう
chase right there.
160 近いね。
Everything off. He's still got the
最後
entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike
この前
one.
散々やられましたんでね。リベンジ。
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
それがでもう一回。
And he lays
振ら
off
な
the
い
pitch
ね。
outside as they draw even at 2-2.
高め。
He got him.
Yes.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. He played it. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is good. The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
違うチーム
Hey
行っ
boys,
た
you
かな。
talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now Upton with a swing and a
Home
deep
run.
drive to left. And that one is gone. Justin Upton with the solo home run, number 299 in his career, as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
パワーあるね。ライナーで壁に当たった。
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Line drive, base hit to right. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way.
ちょっとすっぽ抜けたかな。
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Heading out towards shallow right. Goodwin's in pursuit.
Nice jumping catch.
A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Show Track, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains. Ready now for LA, Albert Pujols. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. He reached on a single in his first try. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Luckyだったね。
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit hard down the right field line.
That's
a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
ファウルなんとか願った。
Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Castro has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Sent on the ground out to second.
詰まった当たりになりましたね。
He's in time for the second out. So stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're on the short end of a new inning set to get underway, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Justin Upton now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right back again with another good one.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now back, the second baseman, Altuve.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And that misses inside 1-0. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A ball and a strike. the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance.
危なかった。
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed.
バーランダよりも翔平大谷の方がスピードが勝ってますね。
98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
高めに手出さない。
Misses inside and the counts run full now. 3-2.
スライダーで。
Would be next. There's a swing
甘
and
く
a
入
drive
っ
hit
た
well
スライ
out to
ダー
right
だが
field.
なんとか大丈夫か。
And this one is gone. A home run.
あれジャンプして取ればよかったかな。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Yuli Gurriel as he rips it on the ground to second.
And
that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Jason Castro. Into the corner and slicing. Castro, a California-born ball player who was selected in the 1st round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type when you kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2.
That's
down into left center for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate, but the batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, hero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Anthony Rendon. Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
入らないファウル。おお、危ない危ない危ない。
Another 0-2 coming. And the slider across that time laid off for a ball.
And this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Never
had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's 5 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chased the low there. He's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Left side.
抜けない。ダブルプレーゲッツーがダブルプレーがない。セカンドに投げられてアウトでおしまいになっちゃったな。得点チャンスをものにできず。
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Grounded to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Yeah, ちょっと甘く入ったな。
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
よし、バーランダーから打っていくしかないね。
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
うわー、ちょっと振り遅れてたか。
1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it.
打ち上げたな。
2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Brian Goodwin. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and bam. As a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Angel ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side.
あー、前球が入っちゃったな。
And he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice.
ここから上位打線だな。
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
0-2 count, you could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
上位打線だな。
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1 Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bregman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
バーランダまだ59球か。
High strike there. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled away. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that's the 2nd out.
The bat, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Simmons at short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Carlos Correa is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Jumps the gun a bit on that.
Slider.
Down 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Okay.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
ブルペン。
So here's Josh Reddick as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
今回までかな。勝利投手とはならずかな。
Another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now.
ここまでかもしれないな。ただあと1人だから。
It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're trying to do something productive.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
取ってね、トラウト。危ない危ない危ない。
2 left for the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Relay throw. He is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the end.
ビッグミステイクだ確かに。
Stepping in now.
しまったしまった。もっと早く行けばさ、行けたよ。
Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
いやー、しまったな。
Digging in. Mike
トラウトの一
Trout
発。
could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
トラウトも足早いで。
Trout on his way to second now. And your go-ahead
ああ、これ
run
で
is
1点
in
取
there
れ
at
てたはずだ
second
ったの
base
に
as he's
な。
got himself a 2-out double. Here comes the
じゃあ
Astros
交代
skipper
か
up out of
つ
the
いに。
Houston dugout. And he's got a motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches.
さっきのミスが大きいな。94区。
He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Into the box, Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit. That's popped up. Coming in is Goodwin, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
スプリットも落ちなくなってきたな。ここまででしょう。
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastball, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just
Number 3.
Hansel Robles takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit.
やばいな、リベンジならないなこれ。
In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
いやー、2点取られちゃったな。
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Fastball taken, but that
gets the zone for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
とりあえず2アウト。ここはちゃんと締めないとね。
Carlos Correa, runner in scoring position with Superman. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
やばいね。
Usually means damage done.
ちょっと入れていかないとまず。
It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles.
いやー、大谷いいピッチングしただけにね。これは。
From the stretch, Josh Reddick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And it's fouled away.
Changeup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
いやー、なんかバッターがなんかなんかすごい打つ感じになってきちゃったな。ちょっと流れが相手に来てしまってる。振ってこないな。
Working for the punch out and the offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
とりあえず抑えたけど、ピッチャー変えてくるか。1本アプトンが出てもダメだもんな。
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batter.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. Correa stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batter.
And now for the Angels, Jason Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Out in front of it, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pujols begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Angels down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Looked like a cut fastball there. All he can do with it is fouled it off to the right. Fouled away. Down to their final strike here at the and he strikes it out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time.
Nice job here to come in and slam the door.
Revengeならず.
Certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Framber Valdez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Shohei Ohtani is charged with the loss after 7 1/3 of very strong work. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
負け投手になっちゃったね。いや、7回3分の1を投げてヒット8、三振9つでしょ。まあいい失点はなかったんだけどね。まあしょうがないということで、ここでしましょう。